Are you a small business owner who currently experiences losses in your business, but you have no idea why? Are you thinking of ways to avoid losing more money in your business? If so, you are in the right place because in this video entitled Tips to Avoid Losing Money in Your Small Business, you'll learn to identify why you could be losing money in your business and avoid money losses so you can grow your small business. Now, running a small business can be quite a struggle, especially when you're just starting. Many business owners can't help but feel clueless when they discover that they are losing money, just like what happened to Leia. Now, let me share with you her experience. Leia is a 27-year-old single mom of a 4-year-old child. She lives with her parents and younger siblings in their hometown in Mindanao. And Leia has a sari-sari store, and at the same time, she sells skincare products online. She started her sari-sari store business last 2020, the same time the pandemic hit, and her business was doing well actually at that time. Now, this was because many avoided going to supermarkets due to the health restriction. And so, most of the people in her neighborhood bought from her store. But soon she discovered that her business was not doing well at all. Now, Leia tried to track all her business transactions, but she kept forgetting to keep her record updated. This worried her a lot. What should I do now? If I keep losing money, my store might end up closing. I haven't started growing my business yet and my savings are almost gone too. So Leia dreaded the thought of the worst case scenario if her business failed. So she thought of asking her college friends who are also small business owners that she's still in contact with. And one of her friends told her about Mommy In. And as it turned out, that friend was a former Go Negosyo kapatid mentor me mentee. And she reached out to me as I listened to her story. When I asked why she wanted to become a successful businesswoman, Leia told me that it was to provide for her child's needs and wants and to be able to grow her business. Now, Mommy Ann, she told me, I don't want to lose my store. I want to keep it, but if my situation doesn't change, I might end up closing it. My earnings from online selling are not enough to provide for my child, and I really need help, Mommy Ann. So, as I sensed Leia's desperation, I replied and said, Thank you for sharing your problems with me, Leia. And as we continued, Leia admitted that she didn't think that keeping a tab on all her business transactions would be a big deal. You see, seemingly, small negligence can make a big impact on our business. This is why it's important to identify the reasons why our small business is not making money. And the faster we can discover where the losses are coming from, the faster we can solve the problem. Here are 3 tips to avoid losing money in business. Number 1, make it a practice to monitor and organize your business numbers. When you keep track of your cash flow diligently, you'll know how much money is going in and out of your business every day. Mommy N, how will I know if my business is doing well? That's the usual question. And if you have a positive cash flow, then your business should be doing well. Another important thing in organizing your money is to separate your personal money from business money. This way, if an emergency arises, you'll only get the money you need from your personal wallet. If you don't do this, you will end up losing business money without even realizing it. And speaking of separating money in your business, let's now move to number 2. Set aside money for the rainy season. As much as we try to plan for our business future, it will not always go the way we want it or expect it to be. Unexpected emergencies can negatively affect the business. And like business seasonality changes in suppliers or global health crisis such as COVID-19, right? A business emergency fund kept aside will help us pay for unexpected expenses. And lastly, for this video, ask for help. Even in business, no man is an island. Look for mentors who made mistakes, failed, and finally were able to make their businesses work. With their guidance, you'll know better what to do for your business to keep it going. And this saves you from making costly mistakes. Now, business owners like you can create a stable financial future and avoid failure by knowing what you should do instead. And as for Leia, she now knows better how to organize and manage her business finances. Now, this helped her to start investing for her business growth. I'm really grateful, Mommy N. Having a mentor is a big help. I tend to get lazy listing where the money goes. I thought the money I get from my business is also my own money. No wonder, over some time, I no longer had enough money to pay for the business expenses. Now, I'm happy that Leia didn't easily give up on her business. This is Mommy N, your Mommy Negosyo, saying be business-minded, Pinoy.